I'm,
And we're
I'm
live.
wondering.
Welcome to the Three Old Dudes, which is really, it's one old dude. And Simon has a new look today. What do you think of Simon's new look? No hat.
Yes,
This is
hello.
what Simon looks like.
I'm in Belgium, and I've gone off bananas. And yep.
Yeah, Simon happens to be very tired because he flew home from Japan recently. And it's a long way.
Yes. Can I say hello to everyone?
Yeah.
And I want to say hello to Frederick. G'day, Frederick. Who else is out there? Ty, g'day. So my name is Daniel O'Grady. If you don't know, Wasabi. Am I signed in as Wasabi Cars? I don't even know.
You're signed in as Daniel, but they
Are you
won't see
serious?
that. Yeah, they won't see that though. They only see you. I see what channel you're signed in as, but nobody else will.
Okay, but if I comment, okay, so I should. Sorry, it's been a long week, people. Okay, well.
If you comment, it'll be your name, I guess. Yeah, that's right, Ty.
What if I say "yo" in the comments?
Oh, it's Wasabi Cars. Oh, so
yeah,
you are in on the right channel.
Yeah, I am, and I've got my Wasabi Cars t-shirt because I'm mimicking Robert actually today.
Except today, I have the Zen. Yes. And it's obvious I just put it on recently because there's only small sweat spots so far.
Gee, I mean,
just begun.
Impressive though. I thought that was airbrushed on actually for effect, but
wait till later. It'll be huge by the end of the show.
Okay.
It's a condition. It's a thing apparently.
Yeah.
It affects a great many people, but most people don't even think to ask the doctor about it. I haven't asked my doctor yet. Sarah's like, go ask your doctor. She's tired of accidentally moving to my side of the bed and ending up in a pool of cold sweat.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I also suffer. But in summer. Sorry.
No, me year round. -40.
I don't know if that's insensitive or not, but I'm really super tired. So anyway, I'm liable to say something without thinking, and
well, this is the right show for that.
Yeah. Cool. Who's out there? I mean, now usually I would be able to see how many people are tuned in. 4 people watching now.
That's right.
That is atrocious.
I think one reason is people have become spoiled by Simon spamming the show link to them, the watch link, to everyone on his friends list. Yep. And I actually did that last week. And I usually don't share this on my main Facebook channel. I just do it on the Three Old Dudes channel.
Yeah.
Because there are people, I mean, they know about the show. I've warned them about the content. But if for them to see it, might be a bit of a shock. But I still shared it last week anyways.
Okay.
I think I'll do that again.
I will share this to my Wasabi Cars page on Facebook. Now, Facebook, they're pretty clever. They're only going to share it with like a handful of people, and they could totally only share it with people who tend not to click like. I'm sure they do. But let's just see if I can get a couple of people looking. I'm live. I think lives could also mean live, you know what I
mean? This is true.
And I think I should add a picture, because I think a picture will be more likely to be reacted to. Bugger it, I'm too tired. Sorry. How dismissive.
Yeah, I just shared it.
Okay, I've just shared it on the Facebook page. I'm live here. See what happens.
Yeah, I hope something does. But something is happening. I mean, you're here, and I rarely get to talk to you face to face.
Yeah.
Oh, look. There's a cat in the background. Look, she's looking.
I do see a cat. Yeah.
Abby, we can see you. You're on camera, Abby.
Yeah.
The world can see you, Abby.
Almost Totoro-like, standing there.
Yeah.
Mata
I didn't notice.
Gaijinka.
You know what she's standing beside? She's standing beside a Lego representation of the shuttle Tiberian from.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes with her claws.
Yeah,
that's
she
the
totally
furniture.
is.
Oh,
she's having at it.
Yes, she is. Oh, but last night, one thing that she's been doing recently, yeah. When I go to bed, when I finally lie down, she comes on the bed, and then she gets on top of me and gives me kisses, and then makes biscuits with her paws all over me. Yeah, she goes like this on. But she uses her claws too, so sometimes it goes through the blanket. Ow, ow, ow.
Yep.
But I will put up with that. Yeah, I'll put up with that for the effect. She's a very affectionate cat.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, that's a rare cat. That's anti-cat.
Yeah, and she doesn't meow very often. She sounds like a tribble most of the time. Remember those from Star Trek?
Oh yeah. And see, I mean, I'm of course younger, so of course I saw the Star Trek Deep Space Nine, probably Series 4. In the middle of Series 4, they did like a tribute.
Yeah.
A tribute.
Yes.
To totally shoehorned that to that episode, and then they had like Dax and everyone doing the whole thing and the time travel thing. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, people are asking where Dean and Simon. Well, Dean is seeing Alien Covenant because Mrs. Bennett forgot it was the show night and bought movie tickets, so they're there. And Simon is on his way back to his hotel and should join us shortly. And the guest today is Daniel O'Grady.
Yes.
With hobby cars.
Yes. Indeed. Okay, can I take the podium?
Sure.
I have no idea if this is interesting or not, but it could be interesting, potentially. So I am an English teacher in Japan. I teach at elementary schools and junior high schools. And then on Friday night, Saturday, I work at Burger King. Because back in Australia, when I was a high school student, I used to work at Hungry Jack's, the Australian Burger King, and but I'm working in a fast food restaurant in Japan to sort of gain experience, work on my Japanese, because as an English teacher, I'm not required to speak Japanese. So I've lived in the country for 16 years. My Japanese is actually terrible. You know, on the surface type conversations, things can be fine, but anything in depth, I fall apart instantly. So I want to be sort of more integrated, and I think that's necessary for me to find happiness in this country. Thoughts, people?
Yeah, well, I agree with you there. You would feel rather isolated, not being able to have meaningful conversation with anybody.
That's true. Yes. What are you drinking there? Coca-Cola, Diet Coke,
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Whatever's on sale.
Okay.
It could be Coke or Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper, mind you. I remember just visiting and going into Tokyo by myself each day.
Yeah.
I would come back around 6, and it can begin to feel like a cold, empty place, despite all those people. After you go like full days without saying anything at all. I would some evenings I'd have dates that I'd arrange during the day, so I'd be typing in English on JapanPenFriend.com. Back in those days.
Don't know. Yep.
And I would go to the internet cafe and sit there for 3 or 4 or 5 hours and arrange a date for that evening or in one of the following evenings.
Yeah.
I met some nice ladies doing that. That's how I went up to the observation deck in those government towers in Shinjuku, the free one at night. And I had taken nice pictures. And then I accidentally formatted my memory stick. It was my first digital camera.
Yeah.
all those pictures I had, and they just disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Kevin. Hello, Sean.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I've got a bit of a story. Like before I came to Japan, I came to Japan 2001. I totally got the stereotypical conversation. If you leave your wallet on the bus seat and then you contact the company, the bus company, they will, it's still sitting there. Have you heard that story?
Yes.
Yeah, and so I was in Nagoya. I had just traveled to Kanazawa, much like to the north coast from Nagoya. I travelled down. I visited some castles. I left my wallet, and I tucked it under my seat on the bus, right? And then I got up and I got off at Nagoya Castle. I had a memory stick from my camera and, of course, all of my stuff in my wallet, and it truly disappeared. And I was contacted by some police from a different prefecture in the following days, and they had found it. All that sort of stuff. So they sent it back to me, but I'm sure my money was missing, the memory stick was missing. But yeah, now in Kanazawa, there's a beautiful garden, Korokuen, that could be it. Forget the name. Kanazawa Castle, and so yeah, I lost some memories. Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, the girl that had taken me there, she was a dental assistant. She went to school in Montreal, at McGill University. So her English was very good.
Yeah.
What's that cat doing? I'm hearing sounds of destruction over there. I'm just not sure what she's doing yet.
It's not my mic?
No, it's her. It's Abby all the way.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I know what she's doing. She's playing with one of her favorite toys, an empty pill bottle. She loves these things. Yeah. She bats them around the floor like a soccer ball and chases them and throw them, and she'll go run after it. But she won't bring it back to you. She'll do her best to lose it, and then she'll meow until you come and find it, get it out where it's stuck for her. So, let's see. Original Weedy.
Hello, Barringer. Now, is Original Weedy a thing? Because I knew someone who used to comment on my videos, and they were Weedy or Original Weedy.
I think is that someone. A character? Huh? I think Original Weedy is that person here in the comments right now who used to comment on your videos. Yeah.
That's weird because I was sure it was someone else.
Oh.
But I'm not saying it is, but I got no idea.
Yeah.
So, Kevin,
I've never seen that before.
Are you the original commenter?
There was Kevin. Original Weedy says there was. Well, you can see the comments too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so I've got a hair, but I mean.
Oh, I don't know about. Oops. I don't know about the Original Weedy though.
Because on Wasabi Cars, I had a giveaway probably 3 years ago, and the winner was Original Weedy, but he's a guy in Baltimore.
Oh.
So I can't imagine that's, as if I would have a clue, that would be Kevin. Because he's in Japan, it says so.
Yes, Kevin is definitely in Japan.
I'm also in Japan. Kevin, where are you, man? Look, Kevin, I want to help you, man. Like, I got nothing against you, man. Talk to me. So, hi, Dan. Good morning, everyone. So there's Original Weedy. Fuck, I'm confused. Can I swear?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I eventually do. I eventually get around to it.
Just a moment. Sorry. No dinner for me. I am still in Baltimore. Really? So you're messing with my head now. I'm still in Baltimore.
Oh.
See, I got no idea of how accurate. People could be just throwing information back at me about what I just said, so I don't know if it's real. But, okay, Original Weedy, what's your name on Facebook?
Ooh, serious question now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bloody really super tired. Sorry, everyone. I'm probably hallucinating.
I've been there before. I remember our friend Peter Martin was trying to get into an off-air hangout over an EVDO's connection, and he finally made it in. I was the last one left. It was almost 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I was so tired, I couldn't even string a sentence together, and I tried. I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Except be Canadian, say, "Oh, sorry." And he never came to hang out since, but he has high speed now, high speed 5. So I've been trying to get him into one of the hangouts just to say how's it going, but he's working like crazy hours too.
Yeah. Sorry, original Weedy, holy shit. Yeah, man. Okay. G'day, man. That is totally you. Wow, thanks for joining me, man. And I'm spinning out, man. I really do enjoy what you post on Facebook. It's, yeah, for sure. Awesome stuff, man. And man, I got a photo of that green car. You know, sorry, I'm totally hijacking the show. The green Kaido racer that you saw on Facebook, and I said, I think I know that car. I got a photo of it, man, on this thing right here, which I'll share it with you later, man. Awesome stuff. Hope you're well, man.
You can share it now if you want, unless you're going to do it on Facebook.
Easier. Don't know how to do that. Oh. Okay, so I've got a photo.
You can always hold your phone up and show that way.
Oh, yeah, okay. Watch me do that. It's super riveting. Okay, you ready for this? Now, there is a green Kaido racer. It's like a modified street car that I drive past every day, and I suspect it's one that's been featured, you know, on Facebook, and not by Facebook, but you know, there are some photos going around of it without the tarpaulin over it, and it is green. This one that I see every day is green, but and I think that's the one. But next time, I'll stop off and get more photos. Original Weedy.
Yeah, let's see. Moses Aborsadors.
Sorry, man. It's a word I know by sight, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So, oh man, I'm zoning out massively here. Fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, but it's good though because you can vent a little bit before going to sleep, so that'll help.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, I was thinking about getting a boxing bag, so maybe I shouldn't. Light, hello, Light. So you're from South Africa, yeah? Now you wouldn't know this, but I am a watcher of 3L Dudes. But so I've seen you on 3L Dudes a lot, but I've never really chatted with you. So
yeah, I sort of had a man crush on Light. Sorry, Light, but yeah, it's one of those things. It must be the rings. The rings. I love the rings.
Yeah. Well, the light gets in your eyes, you know. Yeah, so Weedy, I will, when I have time, I'll stop by that car. The bit of green bumper is exposed, so I'm totally hijacking the show, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right though, because you're our guest today.
Okay.
And that's your right to hijack the show.
Thank you. So tonight's beverage is this right here, Tory's Highball. Yeah. Kampai.
With my dad Pepsi.
And this could be 3L Dudes compliant. My fat Aussie bastard stubby holder, drink holder. You have seen my comment. Hey, Frederick.
I don't have a trans crush right now at the moment. Sorry. But Mata, you're a valued friend, and I think you know this. And as I say, Mata is the reason why I can now discuss politics calmly and rationally without flipping my lid and threatening to thin the political ranks with a sniper.
Mata's been on the show quite a bit, yeah? I mean, I know.
Yes, he has.
But not much political talk, right? So
yeah, we usually don't go there on this show because, well, I demonstrated once why And so this is why I don't like to talk politics on the show. We said, well, no politics or religion because, yeah, it's not about that. We don't want to get into fights. We just want to have fun.
How about how to approach politics, which is you're saying?
With research and more research. Research everything you see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the media, Facebook, I mean, what do you call it? What's the word? Something bias.
Well, yeah, there's also a media bias.
No, but there's a word like you're like you Google what the opinion or the side of things that resonates with you, right? So opinion bias, is that the thing?
Yeah, it could be a thing.
Where you sort of you're in a bubble of your own opinion and you only that's opinion bias?
Yeah, you could say that, or perspective.
Perspective bias. Yeah, there's a word.
Yeah, Behringer. I visited Gabriel 6 times in the past rotating calendar year. So, and everything is as yes, we had wonderful conversations in person at Swiss Chalet, and other places too.
Propaganda, yeah. I mean, there's sorry, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really, and then even in my video, I never touch on any topic that's controversial in my own videos on my channel, and the closest thing I've got to it is when Trump got in. I said, "Wow, that was a landmark moment," and I was like laughing or grinning, or because I mean I was shocked when Trump got in, and I'm not saying I went either way. My opinion is with pro or for, but I lost many Patreon subscribers, many Patreons.
Wow!
Just from that, and I didn't even commit to either side.
Yeah. I shared a live broadcast of That Man T. I don't know if you're familiar with him on YouTube. He's just doing live broadcast, and so I just shared it around because I was watching it for a while. And I lost a chunk of Twitter followers all of a sudden. Because it seems there are a lot of left-leaning people in my followers. I try not to be political on Twitter either. I use Twitter for positivity, believe it or not.
Okay. And,
I follow a lot of life coaches, business coaches, entrepreneurial, startup type people, business people. I'm a big fan of those memes, those positive memes.
Yeah. Can I ask you about Ty? What's his name?
Ty Nakamura?
No. Sorry, there is the Ty in comments, of course, but the guy in LA.
Ty. There's not Ty Givens because he's in Philly.
He interviewed Gary Vaynerchuk.
Ty Lopez.
Ty Lopez.
Yeah. What about him?
I mean, he resonates with you. Is that? Yeah.
Well, so I mean, what drew me to him? What got me in that? Here in my garage, in that video, what pulled me in was when he said, "Yeah, so many years ago, I was lying on a couch in a trailer in Clayton, North Carolina," and I was like, "Whoa, dude, I've done that. I've laid on a couch in a trailer in Clayton, North Carolina. I lived there for 2 years." I was like, "Fuck, that's just." So I started watching him, and I was sort of, and hello, Frederick. I know you're still here.
Hello, Frederick. Sorry, I've seen your comments, Frederick. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you, man. What a top supporter of everyone Frederick is. Thank you, Frederick.
Yeah. So
sorry.
I was waiting for someone. I had other mentors in my life in the past for sales training and things like that, and I was sort of looking for a little direction on how to get back into it. And where he's not the mentor himself, but he had his free book club that you can go in and get books to read. So
okay.
I'm getting back into the reading instead of just only news articles of whatever type, because I read a great deal on Facebook, and you can certainly see I share a great deal of what I read.
Well, if Facebook would share that with us, there is that aspect. Some people don't realize, like,
they told me last year, I reacted to over 42,000 things. Oh, that's a lot. You think about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
I mean,
I had to think about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I noticed when they started changing the feed away from being a news server, because they were kind of going that direction. So you see more news, and that was basically my window to the world, so to speak. I mean, I don't watch television. Now I have been known to watch Archer if it's on at my friend's house, because Archer is a fine quality program in my opinion, and I thoroughly enjoy it every time I watch it.
What Archer is. What is that?
It's an animated. So it's an adult cartoon basically.
Okay.
It's there's so many inappropriate things that this man says.
Yeah.
He's a spy.
Is he an animated character?
He's an animated character. Oh yes, very much so.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. If you ever choose to preview that for free for 1 month, you can see it. If you have time, that is. If you don't have time, I can arrange a private viewing at a later date. Hint, hint, hint.
Okay. Yeah, man. I don't even. Sorry, man. Yeah. Everyone, I work 7 days a week, so I haven't really watched any TV shows ever. Yeah, I'm working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So
I've been there.
Yeah.
And like you, I only did it when I absolutely had to, and I had nothing. And because of that, I mean, I used to work 7 or 8 shifts a week instead of 5.
Yeah. Oh, this is the train job?
Yeah, I was driving the bus then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I would do double shifts all the time. So I'd work from 6 a.m. till 2:40 a.m.
Like as a safety thing, I'm surprised they would allow that.
They don't anymore. This was long ago.
Yeah.
And that triple shift. Oh, that was brutal. Never do that again.
Like that's. I mean, okay. Well, it's outlawed for a reason, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I needed a break from the overtime, so I signed a special crew, which is just 40 hours a week. So you do one piece in the morning, one piece in the afternoon. You have 6 hours off in between. So you can go home.
Okay.
Yeah. And without thinking, they called me one night after work. Can you do this night bus? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I'm not doing my usual stuff.
Yeah.
I would have midweek off days, so it would go into my day off or something, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't, and it did matter, but I survived. And so did everybody else. So it's long in the past, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm getting flashbacks from. Whatever. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And how old were you at this point?
I know the year it was, but I don't want, in case anyone's from my company watching, don't be so freaking nosy, you bastards. Okay. Just get that out of the way.
Forget about it. Okay.
And when I say that, I'm saying that to a non-sentient corporate entity. That's who I'm saying it to. Yes. That makes any sense.
They're never sentient, man.
Yes. But,
I mean, especially the corporation I work for.
So how old was I? I was in my 30s, late 30s. Okay. So I still had, the stamina was still there. And I was still dating youngish university girls because they dug me for some reason. And I was like, all right.
I mean, bus drivers, man.
Yeah, you're in a good position. You're in a good position to be stalked, which I was sometimes.
Yeah.
But you also see a lot of faces. And you have 5 or 6 weeks to get to know them before you ask them out. So you don't have to spring it on them. And the subway is like all or nothing. Boom, one shot. It used to be like that. It's different now.
So when the door opens, you say, "Are you going my way?" I mean, or something like that.
I don't think I've ever said that, but that okay. I would say,
because it's not cool.
You know what's happened to me? I'll be minding my own business, doing my job. And once these 2 Japanese girls came up, and in the older trains, you had to flip up the seat so you could guard from that side of the train.
Okay.
So because you have to switch sides, and the cab didn't go all the way across; it was only on one side. So that the seat was up, and we had just left the station, and they just came over and they were giggling to themselves, and one of them just grabbed the seat and went, and it was just loose, so it just slammed down, and they're both like, "Oh!" And I was like looking at them like, "Oh, I have to see my eyebrows." Oh. Anyways, I started talking to them, and I was going out with them for a while.
Going out with them?
Yeah, well, yeah, I went out to dinner with them a couple of times. Once I brought one of my friends.
Like dating them. Sorry. Yeah.
I was dating one of them, yes. But
okay.
my friend was with her, and that was fine. Well, hello, Alexander. Oh, Alexander Shorkey is here.
Alexander, hello. How is oh my God.
Crimea.
No, yeah, Crimea. But what's? Sorry, man. Oh my, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
Ukraine,
okay,
Ukraine. How are things in Ukraine, man? Now, Alexander, like I became a fan on his Twitter a long time ago when I was a Japanese castle explorer.
Oh yeah, and, I found him on Google Plus. It was those
Google Plus.
Pictures.
Yeah. And then but now, I mean, Twitter. I don't really use Twitter at all, and Google Plus. I mean, I'm not sure if I ever used it. But Alexander, thank you so much for your great propagation of interesting stuff. Great photos and whatever. Yeah, for sure.
I always enjoy when I have a chance to talk with Alexander.
Ukraine, Crimea. Wow, and Alexander. I wish Alexander was a guest on the show. I've got questions.
You know, that could happen if Alexander's ability. I can shoot Alexander a link right now. It might be possible.
Yeah,
it depends.
I mean,
it depends.
We don't know if Alexander's busy or not, but Daniel's making this up as he goes. Barringer, look, just some background information. Today is Saturday evening in Japan. I of course worked teaching English from Monday to Friday. Friday night, I traveled 2 hours to my second job. Finished at 11 o'clock p.m. making hamburgers at Burger King. Went to bed, got a few hours sleep, then I woke up and I went to my Burger King again. Worked all evening, afternoon. So now it's 9:30 at night on Saturday. I'm exhausted. My brain is messed up, and I am making things up as I go along. I'm exhausted. Violin music with a little violin.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. If Alexander is free, if he's at home, I sent the link.
Okay.
So perhaps Alexander will drop in.
And I've never had a voice chat with the guy, but yeah.
I like to.
I've been a fan for a while.
Yeah, I was a fan for a while, and then when I made a Facebook friend request, so I found him on Facebook, and I was all excited. And then when he came onto the show, I was even more excited. And here's Alexander now. Now there'll be no camera.
Really?
There's no camera, just voice. Hello, Alexander.
Sorry, no camera. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
You look like a pussycat, but that's fine. How are you?
Yeah, I love cats. How are you? I'm always glad to see you.
Yeah, this is awesome. And now, I mean, I'll start somewhere, but you sometimes post photos of like cherry blossoms. Is that right? Are there cherry blossoms where you live?
Yeah, there are also cherry blossoms and plum blossoms and apple blossoms. Everything is here. I live pretty south, so we have a lot of trees and blossoms here. We are not like North Country or something. Of course, there is more in Japan, but, well, we have what we have, yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's nice. I mean, I'm from Australia, and there isn't, the tree, the nature is quite different, so.
Yeah, I know.
I saw,
I know there are sharks in Australia, crocodiles, snakes, and spiders. It's very dangerous to live in Australia, I guess.
Yes, and mostly poisonous. And I saw a snake, at the local park, and I ran away like, screaming like a little girl. And I didn't realize that in Japan, poisonous snakes aren't really a thing. I mean, maybe Okinawa, but yeah.
Well,
But
we have snakes in Crimea, but they are not poisonous at all. They're just snakes, and they are pretty small. So a lot of people get scared still when they see snakes. But I always have to tell them, leave them alone. They don't bite. They are not poisonous. They are just small snakes that are living somewhere in the bushes. So there is nothing like that here.
Yeah. So to an Australian, you can never say they're just snakes. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, okay.
As soon as you are Australian, I was always expecting you to talk like in very strange English, but you talk pretty understandable to me, and I guess much more understandable than some American people too.
Possibly because I've lived in Japan for 16 years, and my job is to
16
communicate.
years.
So
16
yeah,
years.
it's been a while. So it's vital that I'm easy to understand.
I see.
So I
Well,
think my accent has disappeared.
Well, yeah, maybe it's disappeared because sometimes Australian people talk or people from America talk, and if they talk fast, I just cannot understand the thing. I can understand some words, I take
Yep.
them out of context and think all the time. By the way, Robert, he's Canadian, but he speaks understandable English like 100%.
Yes.
Well, maybe English in Canada is different from America or Australia.
It is a little different. It's closer to Australia because we use British English.
I see.
Things like that.
Well, recently I remembered a show from English TV show from my, teenager years, which was shown on local TV. It's called The Sketch Show. So I started watching it. First, I was watching it in translation, in Russian translation. But in recent years, I don't like Russian translations, and I prefer to watch in English in original form. So I started to watch this show on YouTube in English. Well, I cannot say I understand everything, but maybe that's because these people, even if it's humor and they speak short sketches, maybe they talk too fast sometimes. And English, as it is not, well, colloquial English is not the same as you hear from the BBC.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yes. I totally hear what you're saying because I mean, in my everyday, I mean, I'm at schools in Japan, for example. There are just there are some people who simply cannot speak in easy to understand language. Like some people, like they get it. Oh, they say to me, or they think of me, I'm a foreigner. Then they should use easy to understand Japanese, which I understand. But some people, they will just simply repeat the same difficult Japanese, and they'll speak quickly, and they just don't get it. So I mean, I totally know what you're saying. There's like a range of people, and they'll attack intercultural communication differently. Some just can't do it.
Oh, I see.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, Daniel, as soon as you are a teacher in Japan, can you tell me why a lot of Japanese people, since they still study English a lot, and they still cannot speak well in in a nice way or like smooth way, they still struggle? It seems to me.
It seems to you. It seems to me too, man. Like the number one thing I think that the Japanese cannot wrap their heads around is the number one. I mean, there's a couple. The number one is the attitude of, I'm Japanese, why do I need to speak English?
Oh, really?
And my response to that is, in Australia, we also study foreign languages. In English-speaking countries, they also they also learn foreign languages, and it blows their minds. So I think there is the attitude of, we don't need English, therefore, why should I ever take it seriously? Okay. Number two. Gee, I don't know where to start from here, man. you know, but and this is it goes generally from here on in, because why should they study it? Because what purpose? They haven't. They're not. It hasn't been made sufficiently clear that English is useful for them. If they study it, why? Why should they study it? How will they benefit from it? It's not. They don't understand that, and I don't think I even can tell them why.
Yeah, it's not like you can go say to them, if you like the Western pussy, you have to speak the English.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, there is a lot of attitude between Russian people, like you said before, that English is not necessary and everyone should know Russian and stuff like that. But I can say that younger generation, the people who are younger than 30, they see that in their job, in their life, they still have something that makes them know some English words or even English phrases, and they see, and of course they travel abroad much more than older generation, and so if you travel to any country in Europe like Holland, you can use English, and so I guess someone will understand you, not everyone. So it's like understanding that it's international language. But of course, people who are older than 40, they think, well, why do we need it? We live in Russia. Well, everyone should know Russian.
Okay.
But I also noticed that Asian people, not Asian from even East Asia, they are still better in learning Japanese than Western people. I have a friend from India. She started learning Japanese from zero, and she's good at it right now. Not me, but she's good. She grew fast in Japanese.
I followed her on Twitter as well.
Yeah,
what's her name?
Kai.
Yeah. I was following her on Twitter as well. Sorry, yeah.
And she even had some Japanese exams and made it right. JPLT, and she passed the test. So like JPLT M3 even.
Me too. Can I also add a bit extra why Japanese aren't really proficient? I think well, just to compare and contrast, in Australia, you finish high school, you go to university, or you go to Europe. There's a whole big thing, like people travel, but in Japan, the mentality is completely different. They want to secure their career path. So you graduate university and you are job hunts, and they enter a company at the basement and they work their way up through the company. When you travel overseas, that's when you retire. That's when you travel. You know what I mean? There's no real interest to explore the world. What's the world about? No one cares in Japan. You know what I mean? I think there's definitely a Japan and Gaikoku. And I'm going to... Now, some people are offended by the word gaijin. I'm not offended by the word gaijin. I'm offended by the thinking that there is Japan and then there is foreign. No one cares what country you come from in Japan. You are Japanese or you're foreign. There's no distinction about which part of foreign you're from. And I think they really do see the world like that, and I strongly believe that. So I've lost where I was going, but damn, it was good where I was going. Yeah, I think they see the world wrongly or strangely, oddly.
Well, not wrongly, but I think it's kind of. Oh, Simon.
Hey.
Hello.
Who's this bloody flying? Not flying. G'day, Simon. How are you, man? We're in the same country.
Well, I'm at the posh end.
You're at the woody?
At the posh end.
The posh end.
I'm at the posh end. I'm at the posh end of the country.
Really? So you're where David Beckham is or was?
I'm in Nihonbashi.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant Posh Spice.
Where all the rich people are. Except me.
I've never been to Tokyo, man. So.
Oh, you should try it.
No.
It's,
yeah, I should. I should have some money.
Yeah, you're gonna take a mortgage before you come. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So Nihonbashi was like in the olden days there was a bridge, right? But now there's like a freeway over the top of it. Is that how it is?
That's how they've done it now. In '66, they built a freeway over the top of it. But after '64 for the Olympics, yeah, they thought it would improve it.
Speaking of 1964, that was when the Golden Pavilion burnt to the ground or was rebuilt?
Rebuilt. It was burnt to the ground in the 50s, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it fascinates me that. So, I mean, you tell young kids nowadays, oh, it's a new building, that they don't get it. They don't. What? Sorry.
Oh, Google has an interesting thought.
I'm not using Google Maps. I'm just using my memory where my hotel is.
Oh dear. I hope that works out.
Which is why Simon Maps never took off.
I can't see comments. Hello to everybody in comments. Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Everybody who's on the show is actually in comments.
Oh, and
Probably.
Simon, I mean, Japan is all about omiyage. Japan is all about souvenirs and local delicacies. You're in Tokyo, and there is, of course, the Tokyo banana. Have you sampled the Tokyo banana?
Well, I've got one in my bag from Family Mart, and
that's a real banana. But I mean,
a real banana and a can of Strong Zero. But I mean,
Strong Zero. Oh, I'm sure I've got a crush one right here. Here's one I prepared earlier. Yeah. Okay.
Where I'm supposed to be. I can see the police station. That's a good sign. That shows me I'm in the right direction.
Oh, okay. I heard a story years back. Some YAKUZA person was someone ran into a police station to say "save me," and then the YAKUZA dragged them out and beat the crap out of them and told the police where to go. Whatever.
I'm going to go into my hotel, and it would look a bit strange if I wandered in with you guys talking and me talking. Hang on.
I get that at car shows a lot.
I remember I did that at the Little Rock Airport. I joined the after show of the broadcast because I had to leave halfway through to go to the airport to get a plane back to Toronto. So we're sitting there, and it freaked some people right out that were waiting for our plane. They were flat out scared. They thought I was some sort of terrorist doing and the security did a wide approach around me. You can see them in the corner of my eye, just on the periphery, just looking over to see what I was doing. So I put the camera at them. See, look, there's the security, and they backed away.
Oh, nice.
I'm right next to a motorway, so I'm sorry.
Oh, we can hear you fine though.
So Simon, will you pick up your sons for equestrian or something tonight?
When I what?
No, like sometimes in the Three Old Dudes, as you would know, in the Three Old Dudes broadcast, you would say, I have to go now because I have to pick up my sons or take my sons to equestrian or...
Oh, yeah. Well, the equestrian is finished.
And of course, you're in Japan, so you can't take them, like, of course.
No. Okay.
Well,
I'm in my hotel now.
They could get their mobiles and you could go join them via Hangouts. Okay, come with me. We're going to...
Yes. Oh, and I had a weird experience today. When I was at Burger King making burgers, a customer had a vape.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of the thing? I mean, vaping is the verb, the action, but what's the device?
Electronic cigarette.
An e-cigarette, is that the word?
E-cigarette, yeah, that's right.
A customer at the front counter had one of these devices.
Yeah, they're spreading in Japan.
Yeah, spreading like smoke, dare I say.
Yeah. The only thing is, you can only buy e-juice with 0 nicotine, but you can import it and add it yourself, which is sort of the whole point of vaping, but not for some people. I know people that had never smoked, and they vape 0 nicotine just for the fun of it. They like the flavor, and they like blowing big clouds.
Can I get marijuana flavor?
Yes, you can.
Really?
I imagine. I know for a fact that you can get anything you want where you live, even though it's highly frowned upon. Because I've known people from Japan in other circles that I travel in that, have been offered this and that from various people.
Frowned upon I can live with. Getting deported, I cannot.
Yes. Oh, Simon, Ty wanted to know where you were exactly again?
Where I was. I was at the concert for the Shamisen girls in Shibuya.
I mean, where you are right now.
Right now, I'm in a hotel in Nihonbashi.
Oh, Nihonbashi.
I'm about to consume onigiri and strong zero.
Oh, I recommend if you go to Family Mart, their onigiri, there's like a shio saba, salty mackerel.
Ooh.
Give that a go.
That's what it says in Japanese. Can you read that?
Yeah, man, that says southern poop.
Okay.
No, you've got ume. You've got
this is ume. Okay, and this is just your bog standard tuna, is it?
Hokkaido kombu. No, you got seaweed, man. You got marinated seaweed or some shit.
Oh, that's good. That's all right.
You bought the wrong ones, man.
I had the most fantastic sushi this afternoon. My friend from Nihonbashi and I went for a walk, and we ended up at Todoroki Valley, which is a sort of one of the few remaining valleys in the middle of Tokyo, right next to Futaku Tamagawa, and we were lost for somewhere to eat, and we just spotted this place, a plain-looking building. Went inside, and it was a sushi place, and she said it was the best sushi that she'd ever had. She was so impressed with it. So that was brownie points for me for finding that place by accident.
Nice work, man.
Yeah, it cost the bomb. It cost about 3,500 yen for sushi. So. For lunch.
That's an expensive lunch. Even I can't afford Burger King. Have you been at Tokyo Tower, by the way, Simon?
No, the highest I've been in terms of vertically in Tokyo was the Tokyo Government Metropolitan Observatory, which I went to with Ozzy and Kei-san and Kaz. That's the highest I've been.
No, oddly enough, I want to ask you about Zojoji, which is near Tokyo Tower. It's a traditional Japanese temple. Now, very little remains that I am aware of, but I think there's like an old gate from like the Meiji period. But previous to that, there was like the Tokugawa shoguns, or some of them, buried there.
They're buried there. Yes, I went there.
But in World War II, there you go. And the gate is gorgeous, right? Is that right?
I shall have to Instagram that. I didn't Instagram that
Thank
one.
you.
I've got a photo of it.
Thank you. Request Georgie. Perhaps.
So Georgie.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frederick says hi, Simon, by the way.
Hi, Frederick. Oh.
How's the onigiri, man?
The marinated seaweed is rather good. Mm.
Yeah, I like the kombu because when I go to Hotomoto, they add kombu to it. It's quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Oscar Motive.
Yeah. Oscar Motive, Bumpay.net. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I subscribe to him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, his name's Art. He's he was like internet famous really when blogging was a thing because yeah.
Don't tell me that blogging used to be a thing.
Sorry, I'm not aware of what I just said or what you reacted to.
Well, he was famous when blogging was a thing.
But now Facebook has killed blogging. Yeah, Facebook has killed blogging. Let's be honest.
These days, social networks killed everything.
Yes. So I mean, but this is the beginning of the internet, and it's sort of working itself out, and we're going to see what happens. But it's all interesting times ahead.
Indeed.
I'm going to have a banana. That's what might interesting.
Yeah, I find.
I might do that until breakfast.
If you carefully filter your social media, you can still be a positive, nurturing place. But you have to be right on top of that all the time.
No, yeah. Social media daycare. There we go. Positive and nurturing.
Oh, well, not for those youngins, though.
Babies and old people just sat there on smartphones. There we go.
Yeah, smartphone. I remember my first smartphone, Motorola Atrix. It went insane. It tried to do too much, but it took the video.
Well, here everybody has a smartphone and a flip phone, and the smartphone is just sort of like for amusement, and the flip phone is for contacting real people.
Yeah, I wanted one of those so bad, but they wouldn't work in Canada, so it's no point in buying one.
I got my first smartphone less than a month ago.
Wow.
I wonder if I've still got it. Yeah. Wow, there it is. I had this until a month ago.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, nice.
Oh, I was wanting one of those so badly.
No, it's not nice at all.
Very nice.
Now I have a device I can actually use because I was going to car shows. I mean, I need this for work, but finally. No, not. I'll send it to you, Alex. Alexander. Alex, if you want it, you can have it, man.
Oh, thank you. I have a smartphone too.
Oh, okay.
So I think that you guys all have iPhones because you are like into American way of things. I don't have iPhone. Actually, it's very rare to meet an iPhone. Most of people have Android phones.
I remember.
I mean, even Android, I haven't seen. Yeah.
I remember when I visit Russia, I must only use my iPhone, so people think I'm very important.
Yeah, when you iPhone, you are important.
Oh, really?
My wife Sarah has one. She has an iPhone 7, but I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge.
I have Samsung too. So
actually, I just sold her old phone, her 5S. I unlocked it yesterday, so my friend could sell it easier. Yeah, he was selling it too cheap. People were suspicious.
That's what the title of the show is all about. I couldn't.
Yeah, that's exactly what the title came from. It had to erase, reset, and they unlocked it on their end. The carrier unlocked it for $56.50, I might add. But now it's unlocked iPhone 5S, and the value shot up $200 just like that.
Nice.
Oh, we have the same phone, Kevin. Interesting. But I have an iPad Mini 2 cellular. And yes, there's tape over the camera because I don't want prying eyes to see me trying to rub one out. You know what I mean?
I do, and I plugged in this camera just for this show because I mean, if I'm masturbating openly, I don't want everyone to...
I'm trying to eat here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wow.
I'm trying to rub one out.
Oh, no. Yeah, we went there.
Oh, whoops. I
You
mean,
got the Obama
like,
phone.
there's like 7 people watching. Wait a second.
Oh, 11 viewers right now.
Oh, sorry, 11.
That's a good, comfortable number for us.
Yeah. Or uncomfortable number if you mention masturbation.
Oh, I think Simon's frozen in shock.
Okay.
No, I'm just eating a cream bun, which is not the best thing to eat when you talk about masturbation.
Oh, dear.
Funny. There you go.
You'll love my fingers.
Is it a sticky bun? Is that what they call them?
Oh, it's a sticky bun. It's full of cream.
Sticky bun full of cream. There you go.
Well, I do like a good Boston cream donut. Just saying.
No clue.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
It's a chocolate covered donut. It's full of cream. It's
Okay.
injected full of cream, so it doesn't have a donut hole.
I don't want to know how they do that, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it doesn't have a hole in the middle. It's got cream in the middle.
Okay.
And when I used to order them, like there's a Tim Hortons right in the subway station, so I go up to grab a coffee and I say, "Oh, 6 Boston cream donuts, please." And yes, they were all for me, and I would finish them within 10 minutes, which is why I'm pre-diabetic now. Dum, dum, dum.
Question. I recently heard the other day, Timmy Hortons.
Tim Hortons. He was a hockey player, a much loved hockey player that opened a chain of coffee shops that were meant for the common man to enjoy, and enjoy them they do.
So I saw perhaps a post of yours about Canadian typical things, and it was like a Timmy's double or triple or something like that. What's that?
Yeah, that was a coffee, double cream, double sugar, or triple cream, triple sugar.
Thank
double.
Thank you.
And double. Going to Timmy's is a thing. Now I have to say that Theodore, when he visited us here in Toronto, we didn't go to Tim Hortons, but he's not a big coffee drinker.
You didn't go to Tim Hortons? That is un-American.
But we did stop off at the Big Apple, which is located near Colburn.
Very American.
And they do homemade apple pies. So, and I brought a pie for Gabriel, like a little 2-person pie. Yep. Apple and caramel pie. And the caramel is homemade there too. And it's called a Big Apple because there's a giant apple on the property.
Wow. How giant are we talking here?
Oh, maybe 35 feet high.
Okay.
It's a big one. It's big and round, and yeah, you don't do cream in coffee. Ooh.
Well, recently I watched Twin Peaks, new Twin Peaks, The Return.
Yeah,
and I watched 4 hours, and they still don't have donuts or apple pie. What is happening there? I don't understand. Why don't they have coffee or donuts or this stuff of thing? That
was the 90s. I mean, they've gone all healthy now. It's probably green tea and muesli bars or something.
So they don't have Timbits either. Timbits are good.
But I really enjoyed the show, and it looks weird. The weird that I want to see. I think that right now the studio just gave money to the director, David Lynch, and said, do what you want. And that is because the show is weird and strange and all things evil. Well,
interesting.
That's like the 3 old dudes in a nutshell.
I was a big fan of Twin Peaks back in the day, but I have no clue. This is the first I'm hearing of the new reboot. The first I'm hearing.
The reboot is going on, and they already have 4 hours of footage. And a lot of old actors are in there too. And they look old. And even Laura Palmer is there too.
Really?
Yeah, even she is there. And the main...
But she's like wrapped in plastic. Like,
well, she is in a Black Lodge, so she doesn't need to be looking great. And the main protagonist is, of course, Agent Cooper. I guess this actor, Kyle MacLachlan, what is his name? McLaughlin, maybe. So he hadn't aged much. Well, he looks a little bit old, but not that much.
Okay.
Well, and for your information, there are a lot of Agent Coopers in the new show.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, really. Well, it's...
are there any Paul Atreides in the new show? That's Kyle MacLachlan. He was in a movie, Dune. Sorry, I was a big fan back in the day. Dune, Twin Peaks. Sorry, that's totally nerdy. Dune.
Well, this show is all like the final episode of Twin Peaks. It's all like that.
Well, like the final episode. Wow. Okay.
Well, in the Black Lodge, when there was red curtains and...
yes.
And the show is all like that. They do strange things, weird things. There are a lot of... Oh, maybe you've seen Mulholland Drive or Inland Empire by David Lynch. So it's all like these movies, but it's even weirder and more horrible and more dark. There is always low sound coming from the speakers, and it's you cannot understand what they are doing. But I hope in the end they will tie everything up.
Of course, I do hope they do that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, the show is very strange.
Yeah, I really want to see it if I can. Yeah, I don't know how I can.
If you were a fan of previous Twin Peaks, you should see it.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, because they return to Twin Peaks. Sadly, there is no sheriff. He's gone.
Yeah.
But there is a new sheriff.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan for sure. Yeah, I bought the soundtrack back in the day.
Oh, the soundtrack is pretty gloomy.
Yes, I didn't listen to it.
Well, yeah, but I like the new show and I watch it very attentively, and I expect the second episode to come out tomorrow, but I guess it will be in the torrents like on Monday only.
Torrent. I don't torrent at all. I don't download torrents, but whatever. Okay, cool.
They show it on Russian TV too.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they show late. It's the first problem. At midnight. And one episode is 2 hours. One episode is 2 hours. And they show late at midnight. And they show Russian translation, which is overdub. I don't like overdub translations at all. So I better download...
We should try that on the show, an overdub translation of the show.
So, but I mean, in Japan, you can choose which audio track to listen to, the original or the dub. You don't have that in...
That's very good. That's a good choice. But here we don't have this choice on TV, and I better download it and see English with English subtitles. So that's a way for me.
Subs over dubs, yeah.
Well, the dubbing is evil way to translate films.
Okay, yes.
Well, I want to hear original...
Subpar.
Yeah, subtitles are much better than that.
Yeah, I mean...
Anybody in the audience, can you provide subtitles for our show? That would be interesting.
Yeah, I set it up so anybody can.
Well, you have to type fast to provide subtitles.
Well, you can always add them later. I I turned on that setting for every show. So if people want to contribute those, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah,
Well,
but I mean, how do you tell people to do that, man? I mean, it was my videos too. I don't even ask that because I know it's a big ask. But,
Or even if they're very humorous and twisted subtitles that don't have anything to do with what we're talking about, that's okay too, because we're all about having some laughter in life.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there is a big channel on YouTube, Charla in Japan.
Oh yeah.
She got a lot of subscribers and views always. She's Canadian. Well, and she's very pretty. Well, yeah, and she.
What's your channel? Who?
Charla in Japan. Charla in Japan. Yeah,
Caroline.
Charla.
Charla. Yeah.
Googling.
Yeah, and she offers people to make subtitles for her videos, and they do make it. There are a lot of subtitles for her videos on YouTube. Even
Holy
shit. We don't quite have the same appeal. That's the only trouble. I mean,
she's popular. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think legions of teenage girls will be queuing up to make subtitles for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, folks. There's a little. Oh damn.
Well, I thought that Charla was a teenage girl, but she's 30. It seems to.
He's 30 and still hangs out with teenage girls. There we go. We're 15, and you know, well, I won't go any further. There we go.
Oh yeah, but the blondes are always popular.
I can't see comments. What are people saying in comments? Are there really anything interesting?
Oh, someone, Mr. Cordyceps said, provide some dirty subtitling for Simon. And I think I covered that.
Will you do that, Cordy? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's wide open, Mr. Cordyceps.
Where?
Oh, damn. There goes a mouse. Come back here.
Oh, speaking of mouse, you saw my video, yeah? The guy with the
mouse. Yes.
Yeah, I really do. I have the thing for the iPhone 4S because it let me use the photo editing software that was in the iPhone on my computer screen because it had a HDMI out and a plug for a mouse keyboard combo. And my Galaxy S7 comes with a little thing you can plug in. You can do the same thing with it.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you can plug the other phone, your previous phone, which was an S6, into it, so it transfers everything much faster.
Ah, yes.
Oh, so okay, folks. Yeah. I put a little message about the after show for people that are new to the show. So
yeah, we went over, yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay. I think this show stands out as a special one. So running overtime is a bit.
I just got here.
Oh, here's the link because I ran out of space. I couldn't put it. So that's the link for the after show, but no one's there. It's active, but no one's there yet because we've been using. I use the enterprise version of Hangouts, which holds up to 25 people.
Are we going to gate crash 2.5 yards?
That's one thing that we do in the after show. We also, when 2.5 OIGs is on, we'll watch that together. Those of us that want to watch it, and sometimes we do coordinated comments, which if we choose to.
I can't comment. I can't do anything. Unfortunately, for that. I'm not sure I can even watch it.
You can probably watch it. You can comment. You'll have to scroll right to the bottom of the screen and you'll see live comments. You'll be able to comment and see them. But you won't be able to do two things. You won't be able to be in this Hangout.
So is 2.5 OIGs on?
9:30. So 14 more minutes that will be on.
9:30. 10:30 you mean? It's 10:30. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, maybe it's on. Have I missed it? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Let me go to Nico's channel.
What is that?
Oh, no, it's not on yet. Oh, when I say 9:30, I mean 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So yes, it's in 14 minutes from now. I'm on that page now.
I see.
And Mr. Unrested is on. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
I saw there was some drama, which is so unheard of in the J-vlogging community, which is why I have nothing to do with the J-vlogging community. But whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There certainly is plenty of that.
Screw that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing against the individual people. I got no idea what's going on, but I mean, jeez, get over it. Bloody hell.
Oh, Charlie Brown is coming into the after show. Kevin didn't. Okay. Well, some people came in to the after show, or they haven't been in there, but I have to authorize them. Hello. I shouldn't look that way because the other monitor is over here, but they're still seeing my face from here. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie from Kanazawa. Kanazawa?
Charlie Brown from AU.
Sorry, Charlie. Different Charlie.
Oh, yeah, we haven't. Oh, Charlie scored himself a free monitor. Oh, I know. I put the link to the after show in the hangout on the Facebook page too.
Yeah.
So, well, we can go over to the new hangout and end the broadcast shortly. But the broadcast is still going on, Charlie. But that's fine.
Well,
no problem.
I may decline and vegetate.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to try and arrange my day for tomorrow. Actually, with various people, and hopefully it'll be
Which one?
I vegetated 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Well, I'm just halfway through my strong zero, so it's getting there.
Oh, he's still there.
Hang on. But beginning your seat. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, it was a nice surprise that you could join us. And please come with us to the after show. The link I posted in the chat.
I still one day left in Japan, and I shall try and I'm trying to squeeze the best out of it that I can.
Yeah, man,
Roger.
come to Saga, Simon.
What?
Yeah, come to Saga Prefecture. Come to Kyushu.
No, bloody hell, it's miles away.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I never go to Tokyo. But yeah.
No, go on top of Mountain Fuji, please.
I want to. I saw it once. I saw that mountain once, ever, from a plane.
I think I saw it in passing on the Shinkansen. Oh, look, there's Fuji, and then went back to my phone.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, right. I'm going to sign off and talk to people in Japan other than Daniel.
All right. Okay.
Well, I'm not insulted at all.
No, I mean, yes, you're the wrong gender. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Right. See you, folks.
See you, Simon.
Bye.
So, yes, I shall end the broadcast now. I will just put a link in the chat once more. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
So, let me end this broadcast. Thanks for joining very much, Daniel and Alexander.
Thank you, Daniel. It was so nice talking to you.
Thank you, man. First time that we could talk. Thank you so much.
That's the first time, really. Nice. Yes. Very nice. I'm happy. Urashi desu.
Urashi desu ne.
Urashi desu ne. Right.
And thank you, folks, for watching. We'll see you next week.